Hey folks, and welcome to my thoughts on a comic. And today's comic is First Folio by the Joe Kubert School and students. I would say it doesn't specify. I'll look in the first page. Maybe they say the student's name, and if I find them, they'll be down below in the description. And I think the publishing house for this is Pacific Comics. I think. Well, it says PC in here, so perhaps. I think it's Pacific Comics. So there is some weird and wanky shit in here, and also some violence. So if you are in any way squeamish, you have been warned. Also, spoilers for the stories. Alright, let's start. So this is not what I thought it would be. Based on the cover, I thought we'd have, a story of a knight and some, this lady and then some demons, but no. It's apparently a bunch of short stories by the students of the Joe Kubert School. Like here, Joe Kubert presents, or the school presents. I don't know if it's published by Pacific Comics. Okay, so maybe it does say the students. I don't know. Anyway, I'll write students. So yeah, we have a bunch of short stories here. Oh, look at this first one. This one made me sad. Like, look how happy he is. It looks like a kid, doesn't he? And I couldn't figure out what happens in the end. You see, they both see each other. They're opposing soldiers, I think, based on the different uniforms. And I don't understand it. They shoot each other. Did the doggy also get hurt? Because we find them, I assume dead with the doggy in between them. That was so sad. Look at it. It's practically, 16, maybe? I don't know. It was sad. It was sad. So yeah, this has a bunch of stories. So this is the story that's on the cover. We had some knights. This is the demon. Oh, the witch pretending to be a pretty lady. I guess he doesn't want to do her so much now. That's pretty cool, actually. So yeah, full of short stories. The art is fine for this, I would say. It's the type of art I think that's really good for such weird and wanky stuff. Yeah, at least in my eyes, anyway. I got this fucked up story about aliens. And what's with that face? Like, he jumps, I think, for dimensions and end up at an artist's table. Who paints like that? Who draws like that? Like they're about to devour someone. And he has pink eyes. I don't know. Weird. Then we have aliens, we have dragons. Oops, sorry. All sorts of stuff like that. And it kind of reminds me of Ivan Tsarevich. It's from a Russian story where he has to defeat an evil wizard named Kashay Besmertny. He really reminds me of him. I saw it again on YouTube years later. It brings back memories. Yes, so he really resembles him in that story, how they made him look. So here he fights what he thinks is a dragon, but it's apparently a monkey? Hey, look. Andrew wouldn't be happy about this story. I know we got some ads for it. This looks fucking cool, and look at that. So yeah, we have all these short stories. Some of them end really quickly and don't really... Well, not that they don't make sense, just like kind of end and you're wondering what finished with it. So then we have this unknown man. He hears noises, I assume, in his attic, and it turns out to be some kittens. But then we have Red Cthulhu. Cthulhu, right? I call him Cholulu a lot. Because I'm dumb, apparently. I know why I read it like that. So it looks like kind of a Red Cthulhu monster. And the kittens. I wonder if the mom cat noticed him, and that's why she's in this position. So yeah, we have all sorts. My favorite ones were this one with the dragon, and then the one before the last one where we have some space investigations. They find a lot of bodies. It's really cool. There's people on the moon now. It's some sort of like a James Bond sort of detective story where we have Miss Tibbs, right? What was it? Yeah, Miss Tibbs, Crystal Tibbs. She's she's the detective, I think, that they sent. An organization calls them that takes organs, transplants them. Calls them to say, the head of them calls to say she got an offer to buy a legal body, with organs. So Miss Tibbs goes to investigate. She's about to die from smoke, but then the pill that John's like I guess the quarters master here. He's got all the gadgets. So she takes it before she can die. They take her body, not knowing she's actually alive. I like how she looks. Dig the haircut. So then they take her to, they drop her body there, and she sees all the bodies they have here. Why didn't they give this woman any underwear? Like, they have underwear. I mean, surprised they're not all naked. They're dead anyway. So, why did they need undies? Anyway. So, she doesn't know she's being watched. These two goons try to get her, and then we find out that the lady who called them from this organization is the one that's been doing all this. She falls into the green stuff that preserves bodies, but Miss Tibbs saves her in order to get answers, and, she is a detective. She can't kill her anyway. So she planned this one. What was it? Morgana. So Morgana planned all this to, in order to get the police off her trail. She would use Miss Tibbs' body, spread parts of it around so the police would stop digging there. Quite a clever idea, I have to say. And then in the end, Miss Tibbs, she takes a shuttle back to Earth instead of teleportation. I imagine that would make you queasy. And then she says she needs to personally thank John for inventing the pill. And I have a feeling John was really happy that evening. And so was Miss Tibbs. And then we have this really wanky story about this wanker who, thought it was a brilliant idea to go drinking and hunting at the same time. Because fuck having reflexes when something jumps on you, right? So he drinks swamp water and then gets murdered by 3 giant snakes and the Snake Queen. I wonder if someone thought of the Alien movie while they did this. I know, it kind of reminds me of that. Although, what year did this come out? I mean, the Alien movie is quite old already, isn't it? I don't know when it came out. So anyway, this is what happens. That's cool. So yeah, there he is, and he's dead. I'm assuming all the swamp water, and maybe he was killed by snakes. Who knows? And then we have... Ooh. That actually looks good. I should check into that. Alright. Yeah, so overall, this was enjoyable. I like some of the stories more. Obviously, those two I showed you. But even the short ones, I guess, were nice. Kind of leaves you wondering what happened in the end. Kind of an open ending. They write the end with a question mark. And yeah, it was good. I think this art fits. I wouldn't exactly call this art beautiful. At least not in my eyes, but it works. I think it works very well for this type of thing. So I think, like, in here it says 83, the year. So, yeah, it looks like that style was used then. So, yeah, this was good. I need to check really how many folios they are. If this is the first one, it's probably more. If there's more, maybe I'll try to find some. So, I would say this is, again, another one that's good to pass the time with a little bit. It's got some interesting stuff, especially if you like the type of creepy stories, like I myself do. Oh, look, it's a Conan. There's actually an ad in here for a Conan. I don't remember where. If you can see him. There he is. Alright, folks, so that is it. Let me know if you've ever heard of this. Folio. What do you know about Joe Kubert? Kubert? No. Kubert. It's Kubert. Sorry, Kubert. Probably been saying it wrong the entire video. So yeah, let me know what you think of him, of his school. Does it still exist, I wonder? And all that stuff. Alright. Till next time. Bye.